Jim Mcelwain has plenty of company among college football coaches who were fired before Halloween. His ouster from the University of Florida on Sunday wasn't even the first one this year. It came 3 weeks after Oregon State and Gary Anderson parted ways with the Beavers sitting at 15 without a win over an FBS program. Mcelwain and Florida agreed to part ways after a third consecutive loss dropped the Gators to 34 overall and 33 in the Southeastern Conference. The Gators won the SEC East in Mcelwain's first 2 seasons. Other coaches who were fired before November for their team's poor performance over the last decade: 2016 Les Miles, LSU, September 25. The Tigers pulled the plug after LSU started out ranked number 5 and lost to Wisconsin and Auburn during a 22 start. He finished 11,434 in a dozen seasons at LSU. Florida head coach Jim Mcelwain talks on the sideline with quarterback Abe Franks 13 during the second half of an NCAA college football game against Georgia, Saturday, October 28, 2017, in Jacksonville, Florida. Georgia won 427. John Roush, Associated Press. 2016 Ron Turner, Florida International, September 25. Turner went 10-30 overall and was fired after a 5,314 loss to Central Florida dropped the Panthers 2-04. 2015 Dan McCarney, North Texas, Oct. 10. McCarney was out after the Mean Green lost their homecoming game to FCS's Portland State 667, falling 2-05. 2015 Randy Edsall, Maryland, October 11. Edsall went 2,234 overall and 0-12 against ranked teams. He was fired after 3 consecutive blowouts in which the Terrapins were outscored 12,234.2015. Al Golden, Miami, October 25. Golden was 3,225 overall and 17-18 in ACC play. He was fired a day after the worst loss in program history, a 580 shutout by Clemson. 2014 Charlie Weis, Kansas, September 28. The Jayhawks went 622 under Weis, including 118 in the Big 12. He was fired with Kansas off to a 22 start. 2014 Jeff Quinn, Buffalo, October 13. Quinn was 36 overall and was fired after falling to 34 with a 3,727 loss to FCS program Eastern Michigan. 2013 Lane Kiffin, USC, September 29. Kiffin was fired following a 6,241 loss to Arizona State that dropped him to 2,815 with the Trojans. His firing came minutes after returning on the team's chartered flight to Los Angeles. 2013 Paul Pasqualoni, Connecticut, September 30. Pasqualoni was fired after an 0-4 start dropped him to 10-18 overall. 2013 Don Treadwell, Miami, Ohio, October 6. Treadwell went 821 and was fired after an 0-5 start. 2012 Rob Hickey, Idaho, October 21. Hickey went 2050 overall and was fired after a 7,028 loss to Louisiana Tech in which the Vandals surrendered 839 yards and falling to 17. 2011 Mike Locksley, New Mexico, September 26. Locksley went just 226 at New Mexico and was fired after a 4,845 loss to FCS Sam Houston State dropped the Lobos to 0-4. 2011 Mike Stoops, Arizona, October 10. Stoops was 4,150 in 8 seasons with the Wildcats, but the end came with 10 consecutive losses to FBS opponents and with Arizona at 15 with its lone victory over Northern Arizona. 2010 Tim Brewster, Minnesota, October 17. Brewster was 1530, including 621 in the Big Ten and was fired when the Gophers fell to 16 with their 6th straight loss. 2010 Todd Dodge, North Texas, October 20. The Mean Green were 16 when Dodge was fired with a 637 overall record. 2008 Tommy Bowden, Clemson, October 14. Bowden received a lucrative contract extension after the 2007 season and his Tigers were favorites to win their first ACC title and compete for the national championship. But he was fired after falling to 33-12 in league play, leaving with a 7,245 record. 2008 Tyrone Willingham, Notre Dame, October 28. Willington was fired after failing to return one of the nation's most storied programs to prominence. He went 65-08 and 2,115 overall. More AP College Football http collegefootball.app.org and www.twitter.com/app_top 25 Copyright 2017 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten or redistributed.